Welcome to number 6. Frank and I have been quite busy today doing various things, weeding mostly. This is the onion bed, and there's the shallots, as you can clearly see. You can see there's a lot of weed in here. You can also see the onions in between, but at the moment the onions aren't quite strong enough for us to really weed in between them very well, so we're just waiting for the onions to come up a little bit more, and then we'll get in there and get that weeded. At the back there you can see a lot of alkathene pipe, and one of the other allotmenteers further down used to use this to make a polytunnel. He's bought himself another, so he's given us the pipe, so we've got to consider what we're going to do with that, but we couldn't say no because it looks really nice stuff, so we'll see how we do with that. As you can see, the potatoes are doing exceptionally well and coming along really nicely. We've been through weeding this again. A couple of rows here that haven't really got going yet. We planted those a couple of weeks later. The parsnips are still doing quite well. And down here we've got all the beans that Frank planted, and it looks like all of them have come through, which is absolutely remarkable. There was no finesse with them, they just went straight in the ground, and they're growing really well, so we should have a good crop there. And the leeks in the tubes are doing well as well. They've established themselves quite nicely, and they've got good roots into the ground. In fact, so good we've planted a few more here where we had a bit of a gap. The brassicas are doing well mostly. There's one or two of them that have vanished, but as you can see there are a few that the birds have had a good go at, so we're going to have to do something to discourage that. I have had strong words with them, but I think we may need to do a little more than that. The sweet corn's doing well. One of them's a little bit shredded, but the rest of them are doing well. And the sweet peas are rallying slightly, so we're going to keep our fingers crossed as far as that is concerned. The bed here with the salad stuff in it, the beetroot mostly are doing quite well, and we do have one or two lettuces starting to appear, so fingers crossed that that's going to do well. Last night I came down with Katie and her mum, and we planted some of Katie's bed out, or at least she did. So there's a pumpkin here, there's some brassicas and some flowers, so it's all going to be really nice. The cornflowers are going to be interesting. I've not grown those myself, but it's looking good. We've put some more weed suppressant fabric down, and it's still a mess up here, but we're hoping to get that resolved soon and get everything a little bit more organised. And it's a beautiful day today. It's part of a really nice week, so we've had the table out and had our lunch at the table. So a quick look down number 6. Everything growing well, and hopefully things will continue to do well. Fingers crossed.